Good morning, Southern Maryland, and I'm aspiring meteorologist John Bordash with your updated, very wintry forecast. And Fresh Alert Radar this morning at 6:30 is showing a few rain showers coming through the region ahead of our next Arctic front. Now, that's going to drop temperatures by a lot. Given the name, you could probably tell, yeah, Arctic air is coming our way. But first, we will be dealing with rain today. Maybe not as much as what was originally forecasted, and maybe not as widespread or lasting as long, but we're still going to be looking at rain showers coming through the region, and at times, they could be heavy. I want to show you the national temperature outlook right now. It's currently sitting in the 50s and 60s in our region. The Arctic front's draped right around here, so 32 in Columbus, 30 in Cincinnati. It's 29 down towards Dallas. Now, I want you to take a look on up where you see those shades of white. Well, just the shade of white. That shade of white indicates temperatures that are below zero. It is 3 below right now in Minneapolis, 24 below as you head out towards Montana, 26 below, and 27 below as you head up north of the border. So we are looking at extremely cold air to move into the region, and it's going to continue to do so. Now, I don't think we'll see sub-zero temperatures, but I think we'll see sub-freezing temperatures and maybe even temperatures that get into the 20s and teens. Yeah, we're looking at extremely cold air for this time of year. Now, we don't have any winter weather advisories, watches, or warnings, but notice we are starting to get some winter storm watches issued just down to our south and west. This one is ahead of our upcoming winter storm. Now, I think today we definitely will start to see some watches roll out. I think the most probable area for us to start to see watches are areas on out towards our west. So I'm thinking anywhere from I-95. I'm thinking locations west of there will see the winter weather watch first. They may choose to also issue one from areas from the bay out west. It just decides, the deciding factor will be what their confidence level is with the forecast and how much snow, sleet, and freezing rain we will see. Right now, it looks like we may see wintry mix all day on Sunday and not transition to rain until Monday. So we'll talk about that in a minute. So we do need to talk about your highs and lows, and this is going to be really crucial to what's going to be falling across the region. So we have our Arctic high pressure, right, that's coming in behind us. It's a cold high. It's a very strong high. And I said this yesterday, and so a way to determine how strong it is looking at its pressure. Its pressure right now is sitting in the 1030s, and for you, that means it is bringing in a lot of cold air, right? So we have our low pressure system that's going to be bringing rain, snow, and sleet. If this stays in its current location, then the low pressure system will not really have all that much of an issue moving on up north. But let's just say that this high pressure moves down closer towards New York, which is completely possible. That then blocks the low pressure and forces it to kind of go south of us. Now, what would happen if it were to go south of us? We'd see a bigger winter storm. Now, you'll hear people from DC and people from north of our region that really aren't in our region say that it can't go south because that means we won't see snow. Well, here in Southern Maryland, we want it to go south because we will see snow, because we will be closer to that low pressure system, because when it goes north of us, we're in the warmer sector. So, again, First Alert Radar was showing last night. This is it from last night. Snow, sleet, and freezing rain, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Dallas. And it hasn't gotten any better. It's just pretty much moved closer towards Memphis and Nashville. So here's my first guess on our ice storm for Sunday and Monday. It looks like we'll see an all-out ice storm out west, Frederick, Warrenton, Charlottesville, back out towards the west. Moderate icing right up along I-95 and even going into our area. And then we'll see freezing rain that will bring elevated impacts for the majority of Coward County and St. Mary's County. Now, I'm going to give you my first call on all types of precipitation. The difference between a first guess and a first call. A first guess, I'm guessing what's going to be happening, okay? This is more or less me telling you what I think will fall. The first call is what I'm calling for accumulations, alright? So that's coming up later on today. Your 7-day forecast. Today, I think that high temperature of 6 hours, and then with this Arctic front moving through, it's going to drop our temperatures down to 42. Temperatures are then going to only stay right around 42. For Saturday, it's going to be very cold. Sunday, Monday, again, that uncertainty, but now that uncertainty is becoming more certain, and it looks like we'll be dealing with freezing rain, sleet, and snow almost all day on Sunday, and then that transitioning over to rain on Monday, and that would spell out a lot of cancellations of classes, closures of schools, we would see more power outages because we would see more of that freezing rain opposed to a longer period of snow, but I definitely think a few inches is possible. Again, I'll give you that part of the forecast tonight on how much I think will happen, but today you need to worry about carrying that umbrella around with you and that winter jacket as temperatures will be falling with this Arctic front. Have a nice and safe one, and keep a weather eye to the sky.